Alright, today we're going to be doing a walk around and test drive on this stunning candy apple red 1969 Mach 1. I absolutely love this car, and I'm excited to get behind the wheel of it again.
Yeah, this car is built exactly like it was from the factory, with the exception of the previous owner went ahead and put a brand new 4-speed overdrive transmission in this thing. So you get on the highway with this thing, you're wrapping about 1,800 to 2,000 RPM. So especially in today's gas crunch, man.
Yeah, no kidding. That's $6 gas.
Damn right. Hell with electric.
Just buy a Mach 1.
Exactly, with a 4-speed overdrive. All right, anyway, fantastic car. And like Dalton pointed out, this car is originally candy apple red car, black interior. You don't get much better than that. Motor, 351, 4-barrel. As far as we know, it's definitely date code correct. It's the 69 351 Windsor. Previous owner stated that it was the original motor. Look at the quality on this build. Now the motor was all pulled out, balanced, blueprinted. Transmission was completely redone. Fantastic car. We go to here, just everything for car shows is all done here. July 23rd, 1969, all dated here. It's got all the correct auto light, the correct C9 hose, 69 hose, power steering, power disc brakes. Data tag there. It's got the correct dual exhaust, sounds great. Dual sport mirrors. I don't know if I've ever had one come in that still had this factory tag, Dalton. That's nuts. Look at the top of the nice matte black on the top of the inner fender aprons. Shock towers are perfect. Bottom of the hood is painted gorgeous.
Important to mention too, the guy that had this car had it for such a long time, and really,
yeah, he purchased it in 2005. Look at this. I just keep getting distracted by shit like this. He had us in 2005. Did a complete restoration as far as brand new paint, put lower quarters on it behind the wheel and the drop downs. That's all he did for metalwork. A couple tiny little spots on the floor.
We have pictures of all that too, and his excellent work.
We have pictures of every step of the way and everything that he did to it. The only real problem with this car is right here. The only thing I really noticed on it for the two little tiny chips right there.
And the restoration was done, in what, 09, I think it finished?
7, 8, something like that. So yeah, 13, 14 years ago on the restoration, and look at the quality of this car. I mean, this car was basically, he hardly drove it. I mean, he drove it to shows, and this was a show car. We bought this car from the same gentleman that had the 1970 Crystal Coral Boss 302. So both are super quality cars. If you want a new spoiler on this car, guys, we have one new in a box we purchased. I just couldn't bring myself to put it on there because it didn't come factory with one. It's got the front chin spoiler, but it does not have the back one.
And a lot of you guys on YouTube, after I did that walk around video, were saying, keep the spoiler off, keep the spoiler off.
So we're going to do that. It's going to be in a box with the brackets and all the correct mounting hardware. We'll put it on if you want us to, whoever buys it. Hood gaps are awesome from front to back. Again, we go to the back of the hood. It's adjusted beautifully, both sides. The matte black's nice here. Turn signals work in the hood. Factory VIN number, it is an M code car. Back of the cowl, hood, top of the fender, all that lines up beautifully. It's got the Magnum 500s, BFG raised white letter tires.
This thing is sharp. Like I said, look up and down the sides, the door fits great, the body's laser straight.
Yeah, whoever wants to buy this can definitely buy it with confidence. It's a fantastic car. Go to our website, coyoteclassics.com. Check out the undercarriage photos. There's roughly about 20 photos of the undercarriage showing the rear frame rails and the torque boxes up front, front frame rail, suspension, basically everything, especially where the floor pans meet the rear rails. It's all awesome there, very, very solid. And as we mentioned before, we got pictures of the restoration. We also have pictures of it when the carpet was out, showing all the original red paint on the floorboard before he restored it. It is not a full down rear seat car, so you can see the back shelf here is perfect. Top of the back seat is excellent. In this rear sail area, that's my favorite part about a 69 is I love the Mustang emblem here in that top of that quarter panel. It's just gorgeous.
Love the headlights on the 69 also.
Yeah, good point. Trunk lid is excellent right here. Tail lights are nice, or the Ford tail lights. Back bumper is excellent. And as Dalton pointed out before, a laser straight body. Paint's all been buffed to a gorgeous shine. Take this car anywhere, any car show you want. Be super proud of it. Rubbers are all new during the time of restoration back in the day. Door jamb paint was done just as nice as the outside body. You can tell the doors were off when the car was painted. Don't see a tape line or anything there. The original door panels had a very, very small crack on each side right here, and they were the originals. I did spend the $700 and bought brand new ones. They're deluxe Mach 1 door panels. The lights work in the door panels. These door panels are brand new. Seats are perfect. Carpet is excellent. The sill plate is original. I don't know why he didn't replace it, but he didn't. It still shows some little scuffs and stuff in here, but it's in good shape for original.
He did also leave the original dash and steering wheel. Odometer showing 88,000 original miles.
Yeah. The cool part is both of these, the Bossy hat and this, both at 88,000 miles, like within 200 miles of each other. Headliner is perfect, very, very nice. We got a couple tiny little, I don't even call them wrinkles, but maybe a glue spot or very underneath there on that rear sail. Back door panels, the hard plastic covers are in great shape. A couple little chips, like right there. And there's a couple little chips right along the edge there. Console's in great shape, and again, there is two little cracks here. Original dash pad, and I don't mention it's original. As you're looking at it from here, absolutely flawless. I mean, it looks great. But if you look from the top of the windshield, you can just see way up here there is a crack here, and it's just a hairline crack. Original rim blown steering wheel works, and the original steering wheel is in beautiful shape as well. Dash is excellent. Wood grain's nice. Here's your inside corner of the door. Excellent shape. The door jamb paint is nice on it. In behind the fender is good. Did you have that open already, D?
Yeah.
Another thing I love about these 68, 69 is the 70s is the flip down gas. Yeah, very nice. And the whole inside or whole underneath of the car is all rhino lined, original solid metal, just very nicely done. Jack instructions, paint in the bottom of the hood, bottom of the trunk lid, just as nice as the rest of the car, all along the edge. Here's another thing. As I rub my hand across here, you don't feel any Bondo, nothing like that. Nice seal. Paint in here is really nice. You see anything else that I'm missing besides those couple little tiny chips on that I pointed out right away?
Not that I've noticed.
I'm not really seeing anything. Magnum 500s look brand new. Yep, right there. Tiny little scratch right there. No bubbles or blisters anywhere in the bottom of the door. Lower fenders, excellent rocker panels, awesome. All the way through. Doors line up great. Door handles are awesome. Still has its original tag. Does have the Marty report. I think we have a picture of the Marty report on the website, Dalton.
Yep.
Driver's side seat is perfect. Door jamb is excellent. Let's take this beauty for a ride. I did point out, and you can't see it in here, if you look over the top, there's two little hairline cracks on your side.
Okay.
But the dash is original, and it looks absolutely perfect. And so many times they put those dash caps on there. I mean, this is the original dash pad. So
Shit, dropped the keys.
nice job. Our videos are raw, right?
Yeah.
That's one cool thing about it. Starts easy.
That's one thing with this car too, is every time I've started it, turn the key, it's just on.
And that's what he mentioned when I went there. I bought the Boss. Now the Boss has a manual choke factory. This has electric choke on it. Gas gauge works. I already talked about the rim blown steering wheel works. It's got 88,330 miles. Amp gauge factory, gas gauge works, oil pressure gauge works. We'll figure out our temp gauge in a little bit once it warms up. 2-speed wipers, park correctly. Signals work on the hood on both sides, and the indicators work in the inside here. Original radio did not work. It didn't work ever since the guy bought it. Since Philco AM didn't work. Air fan works great. And actually it's warmed up in the last hour since our last video.
Yeah, we don't need no heat.
We don't. It's got a remote mirror, works perfect. Sweet, huh?
Yeah, I like this car a lot. You know, 69 Mach's always been my favorite car, especially in that candy apple red.
Yeah, no, it just idled down really nicely. Now it's got an aftermarket tack over here, which I like because it's nice to have a tack. Didn't have the factory one, but they kept it small.
Yeah, and
so it's not an eyesore.
You can take it off really easy with that clamp. You just unscrew it on that side and it comes
Take
right
it off if you want, but it looks nice on there.
Yeah.
So it's idling right now in gear or in park at 700 RPM. In gear, it's dropping down to 500.
Perfect.
Yeah, it is. You can just hear it. Just like I said, the motor, the previous owner said it was balanced and lubricated. He also went ahead and put a aftermarket power steering unit on this with the disc brakes. So that was all, I think, added. I think that was all kind of a conversion there.
It makes it super nice to drive.
Yeah. So it's got power steering, it's got the disc brakes, it's got the 4-speed automatic overdrive transmission.
It's got plenty of room in here too.
It really does. I got a lot of room. This is such a quality car.
Oh damn.
You like that?
Yeah, it is.
A couple other things to point out. I mean, as I'm going down the road, this is drives perfectly straight down the road. I'm going to go ahead and check our brakes quick. Power disc brakes work perfect. No pull left or right. It's just a cream puff.
Yeah, it's quality.
That's exactly what I'd say about it.
Visors are tight.
Nice and tight. The mirror's original still, but it's not all faded out. Good car. I love the idea of the rim blown steering wheel. So you're just cruising down the road, you know.
Yeah, that is
squeeze instead of, you know, get down here and push, you know.
Yeah, that was a neat idea.
Try finding one of these now. The last one I think I mentioned in one of our last videos on that 70 Mach 1, I found a used one for 400 and some bucks. I mean, that was used.
Yeah.
So I was lucky to find that on eBay.
Yeah, I mean they probably went up since you bought that one many years ago.
Also, another thing I like about this is it's got the factory seat, you know, the seatbelt holders yet. It's got the original seat belts.
Yeah, this car's the perfect combination between, you know, original low mileage and restored.
Yeah. So motor, transmission, up under the hood is all detailed restored. One repaint, interior's original. That's a good car. Suspension right there as we're hitting some of these bumps, especially with both of us in it. Shocks are awesome. It's not a rattle trap. Very, very nice and quiet.
Thing drives beautiful.
There again, I mean, no tire noise. Up a little bit. We had a big enough bump there. We had just a little bit of rough. Maybe on the exhaust we had a big bump there. Speedometer works perfectly. That was 50 mile an hour right there. Brakes are awesome. I have not found anything on this car that I do not love.
Same here. I think as soon as we get this video up, you know, someone's gonna go ahead and buy this car.
We've had so much interest in it. I think that's the point. Is everyone just don't know the quality of it. You know, pictures are deceiving sometimes.
Yeah.
Here's our brakes. I mean, now we're coming up to a stop sign. Put on the brake. 500 RPM. There's not many cars. This thing is running so smooth. 500 RPM. This doesn't die.
There's no clunk when it shifts or when you take off. It's just
gonna go ahead and start her out and drive.
Super smooth.
Yeah. Just the way that thing shifts, like you said, there's fourth right there.
Yep.
So fourth gear, 85 mile an hour at 2,500 RPM.
That's an 85.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and do our normal 70. Let's go or slow this baby down. Alright. And it picked up speed very fast. You know, without that, like you said, that didn't have that clunking, that shift kit, nothing like that, just smooth. 60 mile an hour, 2,000 RPM on the dot.
Yeah. That's nice to have that 4-speed.
Very, it really is. But if you still want to get down on it, do it.
It's down.
70, 75, 80, 4,000 RPM, back up. There we go, 2,880. Here's the rates.
Yeah, I like this car a lot.
They're a nice one.
It is. It is. Let's check this one out on the website, coyoteclassics.com. I don't think this old Mach's going to stick around too long.
Hey, in reverse works.
Yeah.
We never ever show that, right?
Nope.
Yeah, reverse
No
always
clunk going in
works,
reverse.
obviously.
All right, I'll put the link to the website in the description. Do yourself a favor and check this one out. Thanks for watching.